Hello? Okay. Alright, I just went live on my own channel, but I guess we'll wait to see when things actually go live on, yeah. Alright, you two, I'll have you guys chill in the back for now. Oh, you need some water? Hold up, I'm sure there's some in the back. Let me ask Hunter. Yo, Hunter, you guys have extra water back here?
Water?
Yeah.
Actually, yes, I bought a six-pack just
Oh my god, my goat.
How many?
Just one is good for Lucky. Alright, bet.
Lifesaver.
Okay.
All the time, man.
I'm assuming the mics that I use are just on stage, yeah?
They should be. How many are there?
I saw two on the couch, and I'm pretty sure they said that we have two, so I think that we're good.
Okay.
All right. Good morning, guys. I'm assuming we're live here, yeah? Let me actually double check. I want to have this as like a separate angle. Oh. Connecting to chat. So this is interesting. I don't actually know if I'm live. It says we're live. Oh, I am live? Oh shit. Well, never mind. Hey guys. So I have my own mic here, so that's cool. Okay, all right. Well, ideally I have Marcel here to actually like, you know, man the camera, but I think he's playing the wooting game. So, yeah. The countdown hit 0. I don't know when I'm actually supposed to start. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm giving you this
Ooh.
in ears, so
Ooh.
we can communicate with you.
Oh, beautiful. Which ear does this go into? Ah, it's
I
this
believe
one.
right is right. Yes. So.
I'm fine.
On the right.
I don't know my lefts or rights.
Fine. It's a morning.
Banger.
That's the volume setting. If you want more or less.
Oh wait, is that the song that's playing?
So,
I know the song. It's the Chameleon one.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wait, that's dope. Oh wait, there are two of them. Never mind. Oh damn! Now I can't hear anything. Ah shit. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can just. Ooh. I gotta. Let's see if I can do some cable management here. Okay, I think I have the microphone on. Whew. Oh no, that's not a microphone, that's just comms. Oh, damn, whoops. This is the most amount of Taiko gameplay I've ever seen in my life. Ah, shit. I have cables like sticking out my ass. That's okay. Okay. I think I'm good. Beautiful. What up? Exciting. Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Wait, can you hear me? No. You're in the front. Of what? Yep. You're in the... Oh, okay, I can hear you. Yeah, wait, can you hear me? So they can't hear me. Yeah. Okay. So you can hear me if I speak into this. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So these are the two mics I use, yeah? All right, banger. Okay, fire. Okay, awesome. All right, I'll turn this off. Just kidding. So you have my, you have the presentation thing up, right? You have the presentation thing up, yeah? Okay. Just let me know when I'm good to begin. Not really concerned. Just want to make sure the presentation up, and just let me know when to begin, and then we're good. Yes, PC's all good. It's working. Yeah, so everything's all good on that front. Oh. Yes, we tested it to make sure that the tablet itself works. We didn't actually launch laser. Okay, sounds good. True, actually. Okay. Good point. Will do. Yep. That has not been done. I forgot. Okay. Yep, I'll do that. Yo, can someone from my chat type exclamation point skin? I'm not logging in on the stage PC. Very important. Thank you, Die Fry. My goat. Okay. Holy shit balls! Yes. Yes. Skin is installed. Yeah, I just jumped into a map and I saw it. Oh, want me to, I'll run up to you. Okay. Okay.
There's the remote.
Thank you. Yo, Poon, the PC is not signed in. It doesn't need to be signed in, does it? Into Laser? Okay. Okay. I remember you, what's it called? Gave me some like login credentials, but if we don't need it, it's fine. Oh. Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. Beautiful. Thank you. How much is left on the timer? Because if there's some time, I can go out to the BYOC areas and start dragging people out. All right, banger, thank you. All right, chat, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out to the BYOC area and I'm going to drag people in. Because this is the first show of the day and people are asleep. We'll be starting in around 5 minutes.
All right, for sure.
Yo guys, I'm going to be starting my presentation in 5 minutes, all right? I'll see you guys there. Hey gamers, I'm starting my presentation in 5 minutes. First 1000 hertz tablet. See you guys there. Gamers, this is not a distraction to hopefully not allow you to snipe my score on the leaderboard. But presentation is starting in 5 minutes. See y'all there. What's up?
You need the prop?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. We got another one.
I have number one in one of the games.
Oh, so you got it for me, yeah?
No,
Sure.
First presentation starting in 5 minutes. I'll be up on stage. I'll see you guys there. Smoogie, what rank are you? Yo, what's up? What global rank are you? 6,000? 56,000. Damn it, I'm looking for a 6-digit. Are you a 6-digit? Yeah. Damn it. You're a 6-digit? Shit. I'm about to start my presentation up there, and I'm looking for a 6 and a 7-digit. It'll be in 5 minutes. I hope I'll see you guys there. Yeah. All right, here we go, baby. Please win it for me. Marcel, when you're done with your attempt, I need you on the camera, okay? We're already live. So I just want you, if the camera's on the left-hand side, I want you to just constantly keep it pointed at me, all right? All right, bet. Thank you.
Ahmed, you got sniped everywhere.
Huh?
Yeah.
Did you snipe me?
No, just everybody.
Okay, I need you to snipe everyone else here, win it for me, and I'll give you 20 bucks for the plushie.
I already got 3 plushies. Like.
I'll give you 20 bucks for one.
Okay, maybe.
20 bucks. 20 bucks.
I'm literally thinking about.
Wait, how many do you have?
I have like 3 top 10.
20 bucks. 20 bucks.
I was gonna give it to you.
Yes. Yes. I'll give you 20 bucks. Thank you.
Are you doing this vacation or?
Yeah, we're about to start the show, the presentation. Yeah, I'll see you there. What's up?
No, I was joking. I said no access.
Oh, bro. Oh, is help desk aware that I'll be sending like 5 people over here to come up on stage later?
If it's for your thingy, then sure.
Yes. Okay. So basically, like, I'll choose 2 people, and then the QR code will randomly select 3 people,
So
and then
you don't
I'll
know it
instruct
now.
them.
It's just
Huh?
anyone from the like.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't know who it is right now.
Okay, sure.
So when the presentation happens, I'll send them over here, and then I'll have you like usher
yeah.
to have them wait in
That's
the
why I
back.
want to ask. I would do that again, like same with Bubberman and Guess the Rank.
Yeah.
Do you want anything specific? Do they need their own peripherals or something? Do we?
They
give
just need to know their tablet area.
another tablet area.
They need to know the dimensions of their tablet area, an open tablet area, an open tablet driver.
Okay, I believe.
So I'll give like a CTA up there of like, yo, if you want to come up, you just need to know your tablet area, blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like if they're selected, then I'll instruct them to come up here.
And then I can just say, okay, go left, go right. Doesn't matter.
Yes, exactly. It
Whichever.
doesn't really matter which side. Preferably on this side though.
Okay.
Like I'm imagining them to come out.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then we will start with the right side, then left. and then AB AB.
That's cool. Oh. 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 Hello, Poon. I haven't selected anyone. I'm going to pick them when I, let's call it, start it. Well, I guess I see some people in the audience already, so. Yeah. That's fine to do it live. I see some gamers out there already. Oh, so the timer's up there. Yeah, the 2 minutes? 2 minutes, 30 seconds? All right, awesome. All right, we're starting in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is it.
This is it?
Huh?
This is it?
Yeah, this is it.
Does the green,
Huh?
does the green mean on?
This is live right now on my stream.
Okay.
So yeah. Fuck. What happened? It was so chilly. Now I'm sweating buckets, bro.
Yeah, I feel. Water. It's probably because you're drinking water. I do notice like it starts to make you sweat.
Huh, maybe.
If you drink too much, yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that drinking too much water makes you sweat. That's crazy. All right, we'll see. All right, I'm good to go. All right, chat, this is it. Let's see if I make a fool of myself. I bet. Sounds good. Should I turn on the second mic as well? Sounds good. Damn. You guys stepped up production. Hell, this shit's epic. No worries. Hey, the more time, the better. All right, bet. Sounds good. Nice. W production. Thank you, Poon. While people are scanning QR code and doing the things, I do want to add a little bit of context to this. Because for a high refresh rate tablet in general, it's been something that I think many of us have been asking a couple of questions about. Because when it comes to the peripheral market for gaming as a whole, with specifically mice and keyboards, we've seen it pushed easily with 1,000 hertz, even 8,000 hertz. But tablets have historically always been, let's say, lagging behind. And that's one of the key ideas that I actually really want to hone in on and touch on, because I really want to answer the question of why. Why has it fallen behind? Why is it not up to spec, per se, with the other peripherals that we all come to use? And so throughout this presentation, I hope to answer that question, but I may not be able to do it alone. So, we good? Oh, you were the guy selected, yeah? Oh, go ahead and show it backstage for me if you don't mind. Oh, what's up? Oh, this is live? Oh, shit. Okay. All right, let's get started, shall we? I have a couple of notes. Oh, here we go. Vanico? You've been selected. If you're in the audience, make sure you have your open tablet driver settings. And go ahead and walk up to the help desk on the side, on the right-hand side for you. Vanico, are you there? Oh, that's you. Yeah, the help desk is just around the corner. Yep, awesome. All right, we got one in. All right, who's up next? Hold on a sec. Awesome. So up next we have Alfan. Alfan, where are you? Alfan, are you there? Oh, I see you. Awesome. Yep, make your way over to the help desk. Thank you. Oh man, I'm getting kind of nervous, man. Originally, I was going to be like, oh, maybe they should all be top players. But I don't want this to be easy for me. I want this to be interesting. And so the last player that we will have coming on as a judge is DLF Feroz. DLF Feroz, where are you in the audience? Oh, awesome. Join up in the help desk. I will see you very, very soon. I have a couple of notes over here. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Let's find out. Okay, so back to the presentation. Again, to reiterate, the 1,000 Hertz tablet showcase is more of a question than an answer, because I've been working and ideating on this for, let's say, 7 years now. But whether or not this qualifies as 1,000 Hertz is something that I want those 5 judges to determine. And what I hope to present here is more of just like the story of how we got to where we are today, and then for those judges to be the ones to determine whether or not whatever we did actually succeeded. And so, let's give a little bit of history, because for all of you guys here in the audience, I'm sure you're well aware of what OSU is. But for the people who are watching this on YouTube after the fact, may not. And so I do want to give a little bit of context on the history of OSU. Specifically, the game that it was based on, which is a DS game called Osu Tatakai Oendan. That game is meant to be played with a stylus. And that idea has kind of held true through the, let's say, PC port of the game, which we all play today. And what I find it really interesting is the fact that this preference of a stylus has maintained itself over the entire course of the game's history. Almost from the very beginning, we've seen players come on and play or prefer to play this game at the highest levels with a tablet. But that's also something that's very specific to OSU specifically. And as a result, we kind of find ourselves in a very niche market, right? the devices that we use specifically aren't necessarily made for us. Whereas there are gaming mice and office mice, there are gaming keyboards and then office keyboards. The tablets that every single OSU player uses were not specifically made for OSU players. They're made for teachers, they're made for artists, designers, illustrators. And so we found ourselves basically taking a product that works, but we've never experienced something that was made for us. And that underlying idea is what I wanted to explore, or at least figure out why it hasn't happened. Because OSU has been around since 2007 on the PC version, and there have been many, let's say, companies in the mix. Why has that not been done? So I want to touch a little bit on the tablets that most of you guys are probably familiar with. Over on the left is the CTL and CTH480. I'm sure most of you guys are well aware of that tablet. That tablet is legendary. And then the tablets that eventually succeeded, because eventually the 480 was no longer being manufactured. You could only get it from the used market, but it was also really expensive. And that's where that tablet in the middle comes from. That is the Huion 420, the H420, which OSU actually did a collaboration with them. Now, that tablet is very interesting because it became extremely popular as the budget choice. However, it's almost disappointing to have that be the first collaboration for OSU's logo to be slapped on it, because to this day, I still determine that the H420 is one of the worst tablets to ever be used in this game. A combination of many different factors, including hardware latency, a battery and heavy and thick pen, and even just the fact that if you press any of the buttons, cause it to essentially freeze, makes it almost unplayable for the game. And I feel like that was a sentiment that history almost repeated itself with the OSU Tablet Pro, which, as many of you all know, is based off of the Wacom CTL 472. Now, when people heard that OSU was releasing a new tablet, I think a lot of people had the expectation that it was going to be something new. But then again, it was basically just another tablet, albeit a tablet that most top players actually use. But the timing was just so unfortunate, because around this time was when Wacom released their newest Pro line of tablets with the highest refresh rate ever seen so far. The 480 on the left, that one has a polling rate of 133 reports per second. We'll call it 133 hertz on average. The H420 actually, surprisingly, clocks in at 200 hertz. But because of a list of many different factors that I mentioned before, it's, I would argue, a terrible experience. And the 472, similar to the 480, also comes in around 133 hertz. Now, the polling rate determines how often your computer scans the device to measure whether or not there's an input or an update to your pen's positioning. And that's extremely important because the faster, the more reports per second translates directly to a lower latency experience, a better feeling experience, a more smooth experience, if you will. And so the more reports per second, the better. Right now, and this is only as of 2025, did Wacom release the newest Pro line of tablets that support up to 300 hertz, which is a huge step up from the 133. But you still get this sense of, why 300? Is there some sort of barrier that's preventing this sort of technology from exceeding it further? And so, that's where we get to this. This was a server that I created with a YouTuber that some of you may know. They aren't as active in the community anymore, but her name is Tokaku, or I know her as Jolene. around 2019, we ideated on if there was a tablet that was specific to OSU, what would that actually look like? And the tablet that we had as our point of reference is this, the 480. Such a legendary tablet that I grew up watching the best players use. That was my point of reference to begin with. And there were so many tiny details that I thought that this tablet did right. Not only did it have like that wedge-shaped design for ergonomics, it had that tapered edge, it felt good. The build quality was great. But that was only a starting point, unfortunately. And as I worked with Jolene, I very quickly realized that bringing a new product to market was going to be very, very difficult. And as a result, this server, which was created and started in 2019, essentially never really moved forward. But you can start to begin to understand where my headspace began, about the potential of where this could go, what features could be added. In fact, some of them actually came to life. In this list are a lot of details on pen specifications, and those specifications are technically realized today with Corelax, who actually has a booth up here as well here at COE. Just being able to customize your grip or try different materials or different inserts or different molds or things like that, I would have loved to see that back in 2019. And here we are essentially 7 years later, and there's still the tablet part that's missing. Now, there has been some progress that has been made. A long time ago, I covered a tabletless tablet. It was a tablet where the pen was actually attached to the tablet itself, almost wired together, and they were able to push it up to 600 hertz, which is incredible. But there's an argument to there of like, is that really a tablet? And it never really caught on, which is very unfortunate. But the thing that really turned people's heads was this, the Pompey board. The Pompey board was a GitHub project that was started by Pompey, and it gave a glimmer of hope of new technology that could actually push high refresh rates inside of tablets. The Pompey board is utilizing Hall effect sensors, the same sensors that are used in mechanical keyboards and are even pioneered by Wooting. The idea that he started with was like, wait a second, you could use the same technology theoretically inside of a tablet and push these insane refresh rates for that tablet. And so when I covered this, I think it showed just a little spark of, let's say the market for high refresh rate tablets. Because over the course of the months that followed, every single time that I went live, there would be some sort of message from some sort of person asking for updates on this project. After I covered this, I specifically went up to Pompey and I was like, hey, I want to see this succeed. I want to be able to buy this one day. And so if there was any way that I could have helped, I wanted him to use me as a resource. But unfortunately, no progress has been made from what I've seen. But that's not how this story ends. You see, for me, being a content creator is such an interesting position because I don't really see myself as good at anything, maybe in OSU in some regards, but I'm more of like a bridge. People see me, they watch me, they see my ideas and aspirations and things that I want to see, almost like a vision of the future. And it tends to inspire some people to step up, to take on certain challenges, if you will. And one of those people approached me after I covered this Pompey board. And their name is Lucky Chips. Now, Lucky Chips is really interesting because when they approached me, they initially started off as a contributor. they just wanted more information on what the status of the Pompey board was, if there's a way that he could get involved. And of course, I did what I do best. I'm a person who connects people. And so I connected him with Pompey. I checked in to see what's the latest updates with the project. And the word that the feeling that I got from Lucky was almost a sense of disappointment. Because again, it's been an entire year since this project has been announced, and progress has been extremely limited. And when I talked with Pompey about it, I don't really blame him. He's just a student in Korea, and he doesn't really want to spearhead it. He was hoping for someone else to take the project forward. What I didn't expect was what Lucky would tell me afterwards. I almost have the quote here. Essentially, Lucky pitched to me a vision, if you will. Lucky Chip's background is in electrical engineering. In fact, he grew up in Switzerland, born in the UK, has a degree in electrical engineering, currently lives in Slovakia, but he used to work on particle accelerators at CERN. And when I heard that, I'm like, if you can work on particle accelerators, surely you can crack the one problem that no one has been able to solve thus far, and that's a high refresh rate tablet. I asked him what he needed in order to make it happen, and surprisingly, his response shocked me. Because he told me that he could do it himself. Not only could he do it himself, that he could do it in just a handful of months. And so, I want to emphasize that this person, Lucky Chips, was a very integral part of this project. And obviously, I wouldn't be up here on stage without him. And so, I reached out to him asking if he would be down to come over to COE specifically to join me on this presentation. And so please, a round of applause for Lucky Chips.
Hello, everyone.
So, one of the biggest questions that I've been hinting at this entire presentation, that I've been wondering for the longest time, is why tablets have essentially been stuck in the old age, if you will, the dark age. Like, it's gotten to the point where the only peripheral that exists for gamers that doesn't achieve a parity of refresh rate with a monitor is a tablet. Your mouse easily hits 1,000 hertz, sometimes 8,000 hertz. Your keyboard, 1,000 hertz, 8,000 hertz. Monitor refresh rates are pushing 1,000 hertz at this point, with most high-end consumer hardware hitting, well, I use a 480 hertz monitor, right? But the tablet right now is currently on the market. The best tablet that you can get is locked to 300 hertz. Why is that the case?
Well, the reason for it is simply they didn't see the potential in all these. It was outside of what they wanted to do. There was no technical limitation preventing the 1,000 hertz tablet to exist. It is just a design perspective, and there is no point in specking something for more than what is needed. So if your target is to make a 300 hertz tablet, you're not going to push it to allow. You should pick parts that would allow it to go to 1,000 hertz, because it would cost more, it would take more development, and so it has to be done specifically for what is needed for the product.
So, when Lucky told me this, my jaw dropped, because what he's basically saying is that the tech is already there for 1,000 hertz to be achieved. No one has just done it. The tangent that Pompey was exploring with Hall effect sensors in the tablet isn't actually necessary, because the technology that's in your tablet right now is already enough, at least for the goals that I or at least the challenge that I set them on. I worked with my mouth is like so dry. I worked with Lucky Chips to essentially achieve one goal, and that is to achieve the first 1,000 hertz tablet. I asked you months ago what that would look like. And today, I have it. It looks like this. Please, you do it.
All right.
Hold it up.
Here's the 1000 hertz tablet. Made entirely from spare parts I had due to time constraints. I wasn't able to order parts, so it's made from junk parts in my junk bin, and actually it works.
So that's actually one of the things that I wanted to emphasize here. The main priority that I had was just speed. I just wanted something to exist, and honestly just to shine a light on the issue, because if it technically is feasible, there just needs to be someone to do it. And so I'm thinking if we can just show the potential or just show that it's possible today, then the way forward may just be, or the future of a 1,000 hertz tablet in production that someone can actually buy and use may be closer than what you may think. And so when it came to the production of this tablet specifically, I had Lucky essentially just to use whatever he had at his own disposal to put together the earliest prototype that he could, and that included just spare parts, random things that he had laying around through his work as an electrical engineer. And I think there was like one specific thing that shocked me. You mentioned that on that board, that circuit board thing, there are what, 7 transistors? That's it?
Yeah, there's only 7 transistors and MOSFETs to drain the capacitor, and that's basically it.
I don't know what any of that means, by the way. But what I do understand is that the tablet itself is essentially everything that we need. Inside of a tablet, there's specific hardware that's... Oh, I forgot the clicker. Oh, I dropped the rest of my cards. I guess I'm winging this for now. This is the inside of a tablet, and I'd like Lucky to touch a little bit on that, specifically on how the technology of a tablet works.
Right, so inside the tablet is, as you can see, there's coils spanning in one direction of the tablet, or the other side spanning in the other direction. So that allows us to measure where the pen is in a grid by combining both the layers. It's one small PCB, and it goes in one direction on one side and on the other side, which allows us to have the grid pattern to detect where the pen is.
Now, this is all specifics on the hardware side, and Lucky mentioned to me that he theoretically could do everything himself, but time, again, was the constraint here. And so Lucky introduced me to a friend of his that would help on the firmware side, and their name is Floppy. Floppy, come on in. Round of applause, please. So, Floppy, we have a little bit of insight on the specs or the hardware specifics of the tablet itself, but give us a little bit of insight on the firmware side, the software side, of what it takes on that side to achieve or have 1,000 hertz to use.
The hardware is supposed to do all the heavy lifting in terms of generating the signal, picking up the signal, and actually locating where the pen is. But all of that needs to be translated into software, and through OTD or any tablet driver that's going to understand it and move the mouse inside your computer. So first of all, what I do is I enable to use each change so the device can be recognized as a tablet, and I set the polling rate to 1,000 hertz. And then I send the signal to the signal machine, which is going to give me an output. And that output I'm going to collect the data from in order to triangulate the position of the pen, which is some algorithmics, a bit of math. It's kind of a lot of heavy. It's very advanced. But the only issue is I have to do all of this procedure, the reading multiple coils, multiple times per coil, and then calculating the position, and then sending the position back to the PC in just 1 millisecond in order to achieve the 1000 hertz, which is pretty hard to synchronize, and basically you have to push optimizations in order to have every single action that you do, software and hardware-wise, be optimized and not take too long and not be synchronized, be constantly at 1000 hertz.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, even if you have all the hardware, all the signals, all the data that it sends over is a lot of stuff that essentially needs to be processed fast enough, optimally enough, for that to even be useful. Otherwise, you get 1,000 reports per second, but if your computer doesn't translate that into the cursor movements on screen, it's effectively pointless.
Exactly.
So it is almost a dance between hardware and software that makes this all possible. And there's actually a third person who unfortunately was not able to join us, and that is Rect, who did a lot of the maths of like triangulation and stuff.
Yeah, interpolation more or less. You have to like test a bunch of algorithms to find which one's the best to like find the position of the pen on the tablet while we're moving. And that took a long, long time. It's all thanks to him. And he's a pretty cracked math person.
Well, it's especially more impressive since the hardware, I wasn't able to source parts, so it was done with very bare-bones stuff, missing a lot of components that are pretty much essential to avoid picking up stuff like Bluetooth or Wi-Fi interference. And the fact we were able to make it even workable is honestly quite a feat.
And so what I want to emphasize here is this tablet, like if you don't mind holding it up again, this tablet does in fact run at 1,000 hertz. In fact, when you see the 480 there, the internals are being used, specifically the coils that you see on screen. That's all being used along with the shielding to read where your pen is relative to the tablet. However, the reason why these extra external components exist is because Lucky had to essentially hardwire this controller into those coils specifically to be able to read the data that he can then send over to floppy to essentially have it usable.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. I just connected directly to the coils, and all the processing and sending the signals and stuff is done on this little auxiliary board, and then connects to these coils. That's why there's so many wires for it. There's power and the signals to control which coil we connect to.
I will say it looks cool though. But again, the presentation title is a question because there's a couple of issues when it comes to this specific prototype. Production, can we bring up yeah, there we go. So let me open up with like a hypothetical question. If I told you that this image is in 4K, would you believe me? Well, it is. There actually is, what is it, 3,840 pixels, which is the resolution of 4K. But when you look at it, when you experience it, when you see it, you wouldn't expect a 4K image to look like that. Beautiful. Thank you. But it's there to prove a point. The prototype that we have right now technically reads at 1,000 hertz. It measures and asks for, hey, where is the pen right now? 1,000 times every single second. But in order to do that with the hardware limitations of essentially what's in your garage, we have a couple issues. This is a modified image to essentially make it a bit simpler. Oh, does the GIF play? Oh, maybe it's in the next slide or something. But this is a modified version to essentially like illustrate the issue that you will hopefully see on this PC very, very soon. If you imagine every single coil as like an individual mound on the tablet, when you move your pen from one area to another, it's reading each of those coils at 1,000 reports per second. But as a result, there's no processing done whatsoever. And what you will see is this sort of stair-stepping effect done. Because again, it's not filtering anything whatsoever. There's interference from Bluetooth, from Wi-Fi, especially on stage where there's all sorts of wireless signals being floated around. There's a lot of interference, as well as the hardware limitations of 7 transistors having to do the processing of, and the digital to audio, no, the analog to digital. I'm sorry, Lucky, you explain it.
Yeah, so this would be correct if we were reading and taking specifically the coil with the high strength value. Since it's an analog system, we can see values between. It's not just 1 or 0. So we can mediate between the values. But the issue is obviously with the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth interference, we can only do so much since it's hard to get a specific readout when it keeps jittering around. The ADCs are also another issue since the speed of them matters as we need to read a lot of coils very fast since we need to send a report every millisecond or when the pin's position is. So we need to be able to read multiple coils within that 1 millisecond time frame and even do some oversampling, which means just reading it multiple times to average the value to get better readouts of the position.
So the way that I'm interpreting this is that there's actually a lot more math and a lot more processing involved in order to have your cursor show up where it is on your tablet. The idea of zero hardware latency smoothing, it doesn't technically exist because there's always a sort of processing in order to calculate where your pen is when it's in between those coils. And again, this is only a simplified version of what the coils look like. It's actually the previous image I showcased before with multiple layers of coils as well. But I hope that this scuffed demo is enough to at least illustrate the point that we may see. And so this is the reason why the presentation is titled how it is, because the result of 7 years of my expectations slowly rising and rising and rising all culminates to this point here, where I begged Lucky Chips to please, please, please create the thing that no one else seems to even want to do. And it's up to our 5 judges here to determine whether or not he did it. And so let's bring on the first judge. Oh, just kidding, they're behind me. Oh, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Gian. I'm a data owner.
Gian, so I actually recently became aware that you are a crack software engineer. I heard you made like a client that's like insane. So I'm actually curious, like, do you have any insights on like this sort of technology yourself?
I'm not a hardware developer. I don't really know what goes into it. But I do know the software side of things. I know OpenAI has this input that runs in the background, mostly cursor, 1,000 inputs per second. So I think I heard that and it just wouldn't register in this one.
Okay.
I do the exact same thing in my hand.
All right, so here's what I'm going to have you do. We have around 3 to 5 minutes per judge to actually sit down and play a map. But since you're the first one up, I want you to actually pull up Open Tablet Driver. Right now, we have the prototype actually plugged in. I want you to open the debug screen and actually show the report rate of the tablet. Production, can we have it shown on screen? There it is. That is the revision 1 tablet currently plugged in, and it's currently reading around 1,000 hertz. And so now the question is, GN, I want you to try playing a map with this. Actually, I want your reaction. Hold up.
The cursor is jumping a lot. A whole. I might have to put on easy mode.
Ooh, wait, that actually works out. Thank you for being careful. I actually don't know if like knocking it the wrong way will make it spontaneous combust. I swear I don't even know how you got this through TSA, Lucky.
If you really know about the system back on the grid, it might be like cheating. Just get a snap to the grid. Might be your advantage.
You're not logged in, are you? Oh yeah, I remember testing this because they literally arrived a week before I flew out to COE, and so I was testing it on my own account. And I actually forgot. I actually thought I was going to get banned. All right, good luck. All right, so as GN is moving his pen around, you can immediately see that noise, that interference. And if he moves his cursor slowly on the tablet, you may actually see a little bit of that stair-stepping effect that I mentioned earlier. Let's see it.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
At least if he misses, he can bring the tablet.
Oh my God, how are you hitting it? Tell me what you're thinking.
It's actually crazy. I don't know if he's the one missing or if the tablet is missing, but either way, I didn't expect it to work this well.
Lucky?
I'm speechless.
Wow, that was the literal 40 stream. The cursor was stair-stepping the entire time and he still hit it.
This is perfect on the grid.
Who just whispered in my ear? You can say he's very nervous right now.
He's smiling. Is he nervous or is it the tablet? That's the question. How dare simulated.
All right, GN. Let me know your thoughts, but do not say whether or not you think it qualifies. We'll have it at the very end. I'm going to line all the judges up, and we'll have you raise your hand whether or not you think it qualifies, all right? But just give us your first impressions.
It's definitely responsive, and it was really good to like move my hand.
Give it a feel? Okay. I think we have enough time for one more attempt if you wanted to try one other map, or just like, you know.
I can just give it to the next person. I don't have anything else to show.
All right. Thank you, GN. Round of applause. Okay, up next. Production, can we send in the next judge? I don't know where they're going to pop out from. Ah, round of applause. What's your name? Introduce yourself.
I'm Mr. Foster.
So I do have a question for you. What peripherals do you use at home, and specifically what polling rate do they report at?
I have no clue.
All right, I think this is going to be really interesting.
Too complicated.
Do you know your tablet area?
I play full area.
That's awesome. All right, let's get you situated.
Oh shit, it's a smaller one.
So you have enough time to tab out and adjust your settings if needed. You are a full area player, so I think that would help out. Do you use a 480 back at home?
I use a 762.
762. Oh. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means.
It's the.
Is it a 672?
Oh yeah, is it 670? Yeah, it's like one size larger.
Oh, I see. So you use a larger tablet. Okay, so full area of this tablet is actually too small for you.
Yeah.
Nah, I relate to that.
Is it this pen?
Yes, that's a pen. Ah, that's too complicated. All right, you have around 3 to 5 minutes to essentially just move it around and just give it a feel.
It's not.
Oh shit, we might have broke it.
Is there a laser client off or?
One moment. Technical difficulties. It might have just self-destructed. Yo, full area is too strong.
Oh, wait, .NET Framework, why is it talking about it? And launch it back here.
Thanks for your patience. Sorry about this.
I have all the time in the world.
You sure it didn't touch the knob? No. Is it white? What happened? Oh, it's unless it's too clean. The cable's in? The second one. Turn the second one.
You know, it's really interesting watching like them work on this because like I have no idea what that is. I'm actually scared to touch it because I swear every single time like I touch anything, it breaks. So if it did break, it's probably my fault.
Imagine it breaks.
Either that or it was DHL.
At least we broke it on stream. Honestly, if it did break, at least we broke it on stream, so that's good, I guess.
No, but we gotta have you. You know, while they're still trying to figure out the tech out, I do want to give a shout out to the staff for letting us borrow their setup. I was afraid, like, we were planning to use one of the BYOC setups at which has like a 240 hertz refresh rate display, which is still pretty good, right? But when you're trying to showcase something at a higher refresh rate at 1,000 hertz, if you use a low refresh rate display, it's kind of hard to feel the difference, right? And I think that's like the biggest determining factor here, right? So the fact that the COE was able to hook us up with the Sage PCs with the 500 hertz display, this is definitely going to give us the best shot that we can get. So. Oh, it's back?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
you're in luck.
Wi-Fi, I guess, across two tracks, then I have to like amplify the signal a bit.
I have no idea how any of this works now.
What it might do is actually just keep changing the capacitance and values of certain components, making it completely go out of the back.
That's crazy. All right, are you ready to go?
Not really.
All right, awesome. While he's testing out, you can see the display. You can see it literally like doing that stair stepping effect as it moves from like coil to coil. But it does do that 1,000 times per second.
Oh, who do you think I am?
All right, here we go. Make sure it's set to full area, yeah?
Is it? Wait, the mouse button works. What? Mouse buttons don't work, I think, on the tablet. We don't have it on the tablet.
Oh, there we go. All right, go ahead and play a random map. And just let us know what you think.
Unless you're an easy player, you might want to disable the mods, just say.
Yo, I have a quick question. Are you an easy player?
No, I am not.
Crap.
Fuck.
Yo, what star rating do you usually play?
That says.
Let's go.
I know. Fuck. I don't know.
What's your most played beat map?
Through the fire and flames.
Oh, wait, that might be BTMC.
Huh?
No, it's good. Keep searching. You got it. I love anime. All right, I'm gonna count down from 5. If you're not in the map by then, I'm gonna press F2 and you're playing it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, all right, good luck. Wait, I'm pretty sure I farmed this like 7 years ago.
Is it the tablet or is it the ear shapes? That's the real question.
It's the area.
The area?
The area.
He's a full area player on a medium-sized tablet, currently playing full area on a small tablet. Ooh. Put on no fail. Hold up.
Huh?
Put on no fail.
Yeah, okay, sure, why not?
All right, play it through, all right?
Yeah, sure.
So, despite some skill issue, I do think it's important to have a wide variety of opinions when it comes to this prototype. Specifically because there's a saying that like, the human eye can only see 30 frames per second, which is stupid. But for a product that is meant to essentially be as fluid and smooth and responsive as it can possibly be, the theory behind the judging process of it is that skill actually doesn't really matter when it comes to this context. It just matters how responsive it feels and whether or not you expect your movements to appear where they inevitably do.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is the Wi-Fi screen.
Who just told me this looks like neurosum? You know, it's actually a great choice for them to pick a jump map because I feel like jump maps would be the type of map where you would notice the difference. Curious to get their thoughts after this map.
blowing hot air on the thing, so it's dysregulating the electric.
Well, basically, it's changing the values of the capacitors.
Oh, yo, talk into the mic, bro. This is interesting.
Well, so the reason why it wasn't working a few times is because the PC is actually blowing hot air onto the electronics, which is changing the values of the capacitors and basically dysregulating my amplifier. So I feel it's got to step up the final amplification because you don't have a stable 5 volts.
Thank you very much.
Round of applause, please.
No problem, man. So, it's heat, everything is dysregulating, it's great. No,
Yeah,
thank you very
it feels
much.
very hot, yeah.
It feels very hot?
Yeah, it feels very hot. Like the heat that comes from it.
Ah, yeah.
All right. So, without giving a final verdict, just let us know what your thoughts is with you playing on this tablet.
It feels very weird.
Weird.
I don't know how to explain it. It just feels very weird.
I see.
I don't know how. It's like there's like shake, even though I'm not shaking.
I see. I mean, that is valid feedback for sure. Do you notice it feeling any more responsive compared to your normal setup?
Slightly, yeah. It feels a bit faster.
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Round of applause. All right, let's bring on our next judge. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Vaniko. I'm really happy to be here. I'm actually very hyped to test the 1000 Hz tablet. I've only ever played on the 60 Hz one, on the normal CCH 480. So let's try it.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, your normal setup is only on a 60 Hertz refresh rate monitor on a 480 before, right?
No, my monitor is on 165.
I see.
My tablet is on 60.
All right. Well, I hope this will be an interesting experience for you. Oh, do you want to move the controller out the way? Like out of the heat?
Can we get the monitor a bit down, or is it fixed?
Yeah, you can move it.
Yeah, between jitter and stair step.
So apparently there's a knob on this like microcontroller amplifier thing that's meant to adjust something. I don't know. I just never touched it because I've been afraid to break something.
Actually, just the voltage is depending on the condition you tested. If there's a lot of interference or if it gets hot or a lot of other variables, you need a stronger or lighter voltage. Also depends on what PC you're using, the voltage that comes out from the PC. There's a lot of variables in there.
You're telling me every single tablet like compensates for that from the get-go?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you have to get that good out.
The hardware is hard, man.
Makes it fun.
Did you blow on it? It changes and so often.
Wait. So if it's breaking because it's getting too hot, does that mean if I blow on it, it'll fix it?
Basically.
Is it fixed?
It's mostly set. Actually, it's good.
All right, I think it's good. All right, go ahead and set your area. Let's see it. It's still reading at 1,000 hertz.
It's pushing us so much heat. It's crazy.
I think the sun is also rising, so it's like hot in general.
Yeah, more excuses. And that's all taking into account for, next round.
Oh wow, your area is really small.
This is gonna be. It's gonna be.
No, I believe in you. Wait, what did you just say?
I'm gonna shake like crazy.
I'm not sure if it's going to be you shaking though. All right, good luck. All right, so what star rating of a BMAP do you typically play?
I'm gonna pick Inorganic Dystopia.
Oh, okay. A 7-star map. Do you typically play the star rating?
Sorry?
Do you typically play the star rating?
Yeah, a bit higher, but I'm gonna go a bit lower because this is a completely new setup.
Oh, so I get it. You're kind of cracked.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the area is tiny, so it's taking up exactly between like 4 rows. I was expecting it to go this crazy on
Okay.
smaller.
Yeah, this is shaking like crazy.
Are you sure that's not you?
Maybe. Okay.
All right, good luck.
Is it picking up this?
So this is really interesting. I actually see like the cursor like teleporting even outside of that sort of like shaking zone every so often. Oh wow. The spins look like stars. All right. Same question. Without revealing your decision, what's going through your head?
To be honest, I think it's quite unresponsive, but I think the shape is just kind of so big that it just messes with my gameplay.
But I thought you were nervous.
To be honest, I was way more nervous standing backstage than actually sitting here.
All right, thank you so much. Round of applause for him. All right, we have 2 judges left. Is that correct? Or can I not count? What's your name?
My name is Alpha.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. What's your setup at home looking like?
I have a tablet on the right. In the middle is a book where my keyboard is on. In front of the book is a mouse pad, and on the left of the book is my keyboard. So like everything stays still and doesn't move. Yeah.
Which tablet do you use?
I use a 480.
Oh, wait, so this will be feel somewhat familiar then.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this. Let's get you set up.
Thank you, thanks.
What's that?
No keypad?
No, just use the keyboard. We're going to give him a few seconds or a few minutes to get set up here with this tablet area and his keybinds. What? Is that your area?
Yeah.
Do you play with your tablet sideways?
No.
You use a TikTok area.
I guess so.
I've never seen this in my life. Okay. I think this is going to be really interesting.
Maybe it's those cross-street jumps.
I guess so. All right, you got 1 map attempt. Go ahead and set your key binds and choose the map. Oh, we're running it back, are we?
It was actually for the jumps, that's crazy. Yeah, it was for the jumps.
All right, good luck. can't tell if they're wiggling to hit those or if that's just the tablet. All right, for this next attempt, I'm going to need you to play it through all the way to the end, okay? Round of applause. All right, let me know what you think. But again, do not say whether or not, or do not make a final verdict on it yet.
Well, the jitter is probably the biggest issue. It makes it very hard to read your cursor position, especially with flowing, and also in sliders, and also just makes it kind of hard to read since the cursor is all over the place. It did feel very responsive. Even though I did feel a bit of audio latency, the tablet felt like it was moving ahead of just ahead of where I wanted to move. I think without the jitter, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Wow, very amazing. Thank you very much. Round of applause. Okay. And I believe we have one last judge to come on in. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Faros, and yeah, I'm 4 DJ.
Oh, that's interesting. What setup are you using? What tablet? What monitor refresh rate?
So my tablet is CTL 472, and the monitor is 280 Hertz OLED.
Oh, okay, awesome. Well, this is going to be really interesting then. Have you ever used the 480 before?
No.
Oh. All right, we're going to give you a couple minutes to set up your area as well as your keybinds, and then let's hope for the best. I don't think we have time for it. We definitely don't have time for it.
I was going to notice it. I just remembered it. Yeah, the smaller the area, the more it's going to jitter and the more it's going to...
Oh, I never even thought. Wait, say that into the mic.
Basically, the smaller the area is going to be, the more there's going to be jitter and more there's going to be space that we can see. We're only going to be in the middle of, let's say, 6 quarters, which doesn't give us enough range to fact that it's shaky.
I never even thought about that. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
All right, you're a 4-digit, yeah? What star rating do you typically play?
What?
What star rating do you typically play?
I don't know, like 6 maybe.
Oh, it's pretty easy. All right, good luck. So I'm actually starting to see some of the limitations in that hardware. Well, I don't even think you can say it's hardware. It's like you can see when like his cursor is in between two different coils, because that's when it starts to jitter a lot more comparatively. That's so crazy. I didn't even think about tablet area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I use full area, so I use like the maximum area when
it's the best. Like it's tested. The best area you could have is full area.
Yeah.
The smaller it gets, the worse it's gonna get. Especially the micro adjustments, like for huge jumps, it's gonna be instantaneous, but for micro adjustments, it's gonna fight with you.
Right.
Honestly, I see on this is respectable for that area. Honestly, for that area, like respect. Yeah, it's twice as usually like, it jitters around the circle.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Every time I see bolts with the testing out, it's just like, no.
All right. Let me know what you think.
Yeah. So that was just unplayable. It was shaking too much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was I could see you trying to make those like micro movements into it, but I think they're literally it just wasn't able to calculate in between it. Yeah.
It was fighting basically. You were exactly between two cores, and that was like fighting each end of them. And the smaller your area is, the bigger that distance between the cores will show on your screen. So like if you're in full area, you basically get the best out of this current prototype. But in your case, damn, honestly, a C on this map with that small of an area is respectable.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much. So at this point in time, we've had 5 different people, 5 different judges come on stage to try the tablet. But again, this segment is a question and not a statement. Did they actually create the first 1000 hertz tablet? We're going to bring the judges back on stage, and we'll have them vote to figure that out. Let's bring them in. Yeah. I'm going to have you guys line up in a line like in front here.
Okay, sure.
Is Jan still out there? Oh, there he is. So, here's how I'm going to have this work. Before we move on to the actual vote, which all I'll do is just ask you guys to raise your hands, do you guys have any final thoughts to give on the tablet itself? There was definitely a lot of feedback on the jitter, on the responsiveness. I didn't even think about players who even use a smaller area. That was completely new to me. But if there's anything else that comes to your mind, now would be the chance to say it. Pass the mic down.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much closer this project, for instance, to a very functional kilohertz tablet, but I would believe you if you said yes, it's much closer.
So it's probably good for bigger areas, but unplayable for smaller areas. Yeah, very responsive. Yeah.
I very much like the fact that it's an extension to like a tablet instead of like a whole different tablet, which I think is just very viable. It is like what we sold, and also just for very much play off. It's something, you know, there's nothing that different about it on the field, like the system behind that and like the responsiveness, especially in like story bars where like the hit stuff, it felt like it was moving exactly at the time when I wanted, exactly when I thought to move.
Any final thoughts?
It is very responsive. Like you said, the jitter is a bit crazy. I mean, I play a bigger area myself, so it's like if you hold the pen still, jitter is wild.
Okay, so as a small area player, I think I could not really like feel the full potential of the tablet, but I think that the responsiveness is very, very clear. I think very actually nice to have, but sadly the jitter is just too much.
All right. I guess it's time to cast your votes. If you believe that this qualifies as the first 1000 hertz tablet, please raise your hand. We have 2 out of 5. I'd like to ask, for you two in particular, why do you think that this qualifies?
It does feel very responsive and faster than my own tablet. So that's why I think that's.
The tech behind it helps like technically measure at 1000 hertz. Even though it's not very, and it is out of the technical, like only the stuff on the EQ stage. But like, I mean, it technically is, but it isn't available.
And then for the rest of you judges that disagree with it, what needs to be done in order for that threshold to be crossed?
Okay, I think just eliminating maybe was smooth and really can make a normal tablet with easily go as a computer tablet.
So it was shaking a lot, so I'm using defects for the smaller areas. So, yeah.
Nobody's going to set the sound RSC with this. And I think that's why it needs to work still.
Thank you guys very much. Round of applause for our judges, please. So, as I start to wind things off, I lost where the clicker went. Oh wait, I found it. Production, can we bring the presentation back up? So, I actually agree with them. It's actually really hard to call this 1,000 hertz as the first 1,000 hertz tablet, simply because when you imagine someone debuting the first 1,000 hertz tablet, you expect it to be a sort of finished prototype. And I would say that this kind of falls currently into the idea where I showcased before, where just because technically it reads at 1,000 hertz doesn't mean it is the first 1,000 hertz tablet. And so the fact that we managed to convince 2 people already, well, I'd say that's kind of crazy. But with that being said, that's not where this project ends. Because again, when I first got in contact with Lucky Chips, the idea was just to prove that the technology that ships with the tablet that you have today is capable of supporting high refresh rates. And it's a novelty in the sense of the hardware engineering in order to read that data, and then it's a novelty on the software engineering side in order to process that data. But again, we're only using scraps that you managed to find from your garage, and the timeline necessary and the condensed time frame in order for you to figure out the software was essentially condensed down into
less than 2 months.
2 months. And so the thing that I want to end this presentation on is not me, is revision 2. This revision was only put together within the span of 2 months. And so I asked Lucky, how soon or how long would it take to actually get a fresh prototype built from the ground up, where we could actually solve a lot of the issues mentioned by those judges? The jitteriness, the issue in between coils. I didn't even realize there were going to be issues with heat. That's even a novel issue. But you told me that you've actually made a ton of progress on this, right? Could you go into more detail with it?
Yeah, actually all these issues are very simple to solve all in all, once you understand how it works. And in the second review, progress is already started on, most, if not all, these issues are already addressed. And yeah, can't wait to bring it.
And so the final thing that I want to end on is that the idea of a high refresh rate tablet obviously is not original. There's no way that I'm the first person to come up with the idea for it. But the one thing that I want you to walk away from this presentation is that the technology already exists. Lucky, Floppy, Rect in the background, these guys are one of the first people to actually tackle it seriously, to have something to show for it. And I think that alone is already something that is incredible. But theoretically, anyone could do it. Any company could do it. And if there was a company who wanted to take on this project to create a tablet that actually runs at 1,000 hertz, that actually is responsive and non-jittery and is usable, they could theoretically actually make it. It doesn't really have to be us. But if it has to be us,
I'll do it.
We'll do it. So thank you all very much. You guys crushed it.
Beautiful.
You guys crushed it. Great job, Ben.
Thank you. You crushed it, bro. You fucking carried the entire thing. So many expected mini problems. But honestly, like the actual gameplay was way better than I expected. I genuinely.
Yeah, dude.
The gameplay is better than everything I expected.
Are the judges still here, or did they already leave? Damn it! I want to thank them. Fuck.
Your water chips.
Who do I give this? Oh, my bad.
Oh, dear judge. You can bring back to the sink.
Oh, thank you. I also have the clicker, which I'll get. I guess I can give that back to Poon.
Yeah, good that the timeline got mentioned, because like the timeline being only like less than 2 months, it's like
Yeah.
it puts everything in perspective.
Have you talked to Kavu about the VODs yet? Because I assume you want the VODs from us as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be ideal.
We also should have every camera separately as well.
Ooh, okay.
So, I guess send a message and well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why we also have all cameras separately. So we.
I'm assuming James is the one who has the details. Yeah. James.
Probably not. Well, because it will get moved to either Mayor or probably Mayor actually. So he has it as first place, but. I'm not sure actually, James. Yeah, because once COE is over, well, I'll bring it to Mayor. Mayor
Okay.
will have all the footage on its own.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I need. So.
Yeah, just send a message either after COE or something. We'll fill it out.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Boss?
How are you guys feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Honestly, good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Well planned out. Yeah.
I wish I could have brought a bit more energy, but I was just like, what the fuck?
No,
This is so
it's
cool.
okay. It was
Jackie Lamb, thank you for helping us with this. You were the first one who actually locked us in on the slot, so yeah. I wanted to do something. It was just like, oh shit, what should it be?
okay, so now we speedrun, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's actually out there.
So you can have it for potentially a video.
Yep. At the very least, we'll have it as a video, and the goal will be to have like a set of prototypes that we can actually have at Roundtable 27, and then that's where people can actually physically try out that, holy shit, this is what it looked like at COE, and then the second iteration or
comparison side by side of the prototypes. So you're gonna keep it. You're gonna keep the proto.
yeah. Oh, I should probably go up and grab it.
Yeah, go and grab it. Okay.
Yeah. True. I forgot to grab the. I probably shouldn't say bomb out loud. It's all good? In the case. Thank you. Holy shit balls. Alright. You got it? Okay.
Check because they probably lost the muscle receiver.
Oh fuck! I forgot to mention like the talk to you guys about shit. Oh, whatever. We'll figure things out. If people reach, since I'm making the video anyway, people will likely reach out to me and I'll connect them to you. I think that just makes sense. My bad, dude. Okay. Thank you guys. Yeah.
Nice showing.
Thank you.
It also kind of filters people, so it's not just everyone, just people that actually.
True.
Just gonna keep up with what everything's.
Love that check.
Yeah, next COE we bring the actual prototypes and we let people in the booth to try it.
Yeah.
Fuck man, can't wait. Can't wait. It was very nice to meet you, man. Meet you.
How are we doing, Ed?
Huh?
How are you going? How you doing?
My back is so sweaty.
Oh shit.
No, but I'm good. Today's the big day, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Indeed.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you very much. Well, you got a few semis games first, then bronze, and then the big one.
Yeah.
What's up? Enjoy the games on stage?
I'm.
You got something going on?
First, I need to end my stream, and then I'll figure things out. I know.
Live right now.
Live over there.
Oh, I see.
Oh wait, this microphone might be live. I forgot. But yeah, we'll see.
Where did you put the in-ears?
Great question. Ah, shite. Where did I put the in-ears?
So you left it on stage, maybe?
Maybe I took it off here.
I will check on stage.
Yeah, thank you. Uh-oh.
What else?
That's not over there, is it? I'm almost certain it's somewhere back there, or I handed it to someone. Uh-oh. That's not good. Do you know where I put the headphones? I was like taking it off. No. Because like I took off my vest in order to take off the ears. No, it's definitely this area. Oh no, that's bad.
Yeah.
Shit.
Miscommunication. Both silver ones on stage.
Hold up. I need to find the in-ears that he gave me earlier.
What did you choose?
The in-ear earphones that he gave me that I used to monitor Poon. I took it off here. I forgot who I gave it or where I put it. Who I gave it to or where I put it. Jackie Lamb, do you remember when I was here, I was taking off like an in-ear monitor. Do you know where I put it? Shit. It shouldn't be on stage.
Oh well.
So it's definitely not here, yeah?
Yeah.
There's no way. The in-ear monitor that I had, I just took it off, and I don't know where I placed it or who I gave it to.
Can we check on the other side?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Do you have like a bag with you or something?
No, so I remember I specifically was like taking off my vest here.
Here, and then you handed your vest to who?
I
Who did you hand your vest?
don't know if I handed it to someone or placed it somewhere. I guess I didn't place it here because it would be here. Then I guess I handed it to someone.
Maybe they already gave it to Poon.
And we're just looking for it.
There's also the
Sorry.
the clicker.
I'll go ask for it.
Yeah.
Is that your phone?
Yes, that's mine. Thank you.
Dan has disappeared. By the way, he's disappeared.
Yeah, blame. He was out front.
Oh, okay. Roger, yeah. I believe you.
I believe in him too. If Emmerich maybe gets shot on stage.
Oh shit.
It's fine.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, bro. Are you excited?
The kid's about to strike again.
Still, yeah. Looking for you this time.
Yeah. Pen.
What's your full sense? Because I feel like I was like, because I can always like say a lot more, but like I don't know if I like.
No, I think you
held
did
back
well.
Too much.
No, you did well. You did good.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this earphone situation.
Maybe you lost an earbud or something.
Huh?
You lost an earbud.
The ear monitor that I was using to listen in on Poon. I took it off here. I guess I didn't place it down. I must have handed it to someone. I don't know who I handed it to.
Who doesn't have it? So.
Huh?
Who doesn't have it?
Poon does not have it.
Oh no.
It's literally one of these. Yeah, it's literally one of these.
Around like this?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I did my phone's off. Well, you want me to package up this and